Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Forza Motorsport 1, and in the last episode we did the S-Class Championship Series in the TVR Speed 12, and we did indeed win a Ferrari GTS car. I believe it was the 550M, and we're going to use that in this episode in the Class R-GTS Championship, and this is the opposition. Mainly going to be the Corvette C5, the Zonda, and also the other 550, maybe the Mercedes CLK as well. That's going to be a problem for us. But if we win this, we are going to get the Toyota GT1, which might be competitive in the P class. We'll have to see. But this is where things get pretty long now. We've got 9 races in an event. So, yeah. Let's just look at the cars we can use. Obviously, the Celine would be like the overpowered thing to use. But I want to use another car, and we're going to use this one. This is a really good-looking car, I have to say. So we're going to jump in that. And I need to back out for a quick thumbnail. But yeah, 9 events, or 9 races in this event. This is probably going to be where I definitely record these in 2 parts, depending on how hard they are, really. Because it does take forever, it really does, to do an episode. So we've got Silverstone II, Maple Valley, Alpine Ring, Tokyo Circuit, Sunset Peninsula Infield, Rio de Janeiro, Road America, Silverstone, and Nürburgring. So there is no Laguna Seca, and there's no Tsukuba. So those are a couple positives. Then we've got Silverstone and Tokyo, which are the negatives, really. But we'll start things off. Silverstone short, 13 laps. Where do we start? Oh, we're in first place. That makes things so much easier for this episode. How does this Ferrari handle? I don't know what I'm doing in terms of braking. There's the Zonda. I am getting turned into big style here. Who else is with us? Let's have a look. And it was the C5. It's pretty much the 3 cars I thought were going to be a problem that are a problem. Oh dear, we're getting overtaken here. I'm actually getting stuck on him now. I always drive so badly on Silverstone, and this is evidence. I think he's getting away. Right, I'm going to have to stay ahead. Just wasted a lot of time there. Again, the computers do not seem to get understeer whatsoever. They launch perfectly every time and don't get any understeer. I just messed up a little bit before. Oh, the Ferrari's gone miles off there. That's really helped me out. No idea what's happened there. You can see the understeer from the tyre marks. Now I've got the Zonda behind me, probably. Which may be even worse, I'm not sure. It's so hard to do well. This has got the complete opposite problem to the TVR. No oversteer and hideous amount of understeer. And the Zonda's catching up now. I really should have just used the Celine, shouldn't I? Just for an easy episode, but where's the fun in that? I've just gone way wide there. Terrible. This is actually hard to drive in one way. They have so much grip. That's really bad. Well, this Zonda's going to be on my arse for the entirety of it. He's gaining every lap. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, he's really sticking with me here. Well, he is going to overtake me. That's a given. It's just whether I can hold him off. It's going to be the most intense race ever. These races are so long as well. The amount of time you have to concentrate for is a bit mental. I really am trying my best through these corners. Well, he's sort of staying with me. Trying to get him out of the draft zone. You got a good exit there. I think the Ferrari's actually catching up in third. Whether I'm holding the Zonda up, I don't know. Probably. Oh god, I'm really ruining that corner. I think I'm going in way too wide. Oh god, we're not even halfway yet. So much understeer, and the Ferrari's caught right back up, which proves how slow I'm driving and holding them up. One mistake and it's over. I'm really trying to stay out of the draft zone. I think the Ferrari's going for a move on the Zonda, potentially. I don't think that was too bad. We've just got that tiny gap between us here, going into lap number 8. Hard track, really hard track. That was decent-ish. Oh, I am pulling away. This is a new development. Oh, they're caught up through there. They're very, very equal in speed. Oh, that's nearly good. Just wasted a couple tenths through there. Okay, we're doing all right. We've got some sort of a lead. Really having to be consistent in this car. If you can drive that speed 12, you can drive anything. That's my take on this so far. You could drive any car one-handed if you can drive the Speed 12. They are staying the same distance behind. It's really not comfortable. Yeah, they're caught up through there. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes I'm a decent margin ahead and then they just claw a bit back in some corners. Oh, look, he's caught all the way up through there. I don't know if it's me driving badly in corners or them driving well in them. Oh, that was really poor through there. One corner it takes, and they're right on me. Zonda's still in second though, with the Ferrari a little bit behind it. Oh, well that's given me a bit of a lifeline. Oh, a huge lifeline there. Right, lap 12. 2 more to go. I feel like these AI are driving incredibly well in this championship. Oh, and the Zonda's completely binned it. So now the Ferrari's in second. Look how far behind the other cars are. I've not even had a chance to look. It's the first time I've looked. How are the tyres doing? All right. On to the last lap. Come on. I'm still trying to whip in too much there instead of actually following the racing line there. It's really bad. Why is my last lap always really bad? It's just a tradition, isn't it, really? And the Ferrari was right on my arse there. Oh, that was a good race, actually. Really close. Stuck with me the entire way through there. They're getting a 0.7 faster lap than me, which I'm never going to reach. And the Zonda was pretty quick through there as well. It was a CLK, actually, in fourth, which was a bit surprising. Maybe I was holding the other two up a bit. Where was the C5R? That was actually in fifth. And the other three are miles behind. So it was the four that I thought were going to be the quickest ones. And of course we don't care about the credits. 10 points out of 90. Moving on to the next one. Here we go. Not Mazda, for goodness sake. What am I talking about? Maple Valley. I actually got a really good launch there and I don't know how. That's the first time I've ever done that. I didn't even look if it was the full or the short, to be honest. Ah, we're doing the full. 7 laps of the full doesn't seem horrendous. I think they are going for about 30 minutes per race, so it's only a couple minutes longer. Maple Valley is not easy though, with these bloody cars behind me. There's only one bit that's easy, and it's the very end. Oh, this car's understeer is really knocking my lap time down. Oh, shit. That was nearly a death spin. The grass is not our friend in this particular case. This has got such bad understeer, this car. I wonder if I could tune it out. This is actually horrendous. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's grippy. It's really grippy, but I'd have never guessed it would understeer this bad. You can tell around there. Usually like the Viper or something just grips and goes around there, but this just really does understeer. I don't think the AI have the understeer problem. Doesn't look like it. I think the Zonda's just overtaken that other Ferrari. Well, that was incredibly close to spinning again. This car needs a lot of track to perform. You need a lot of width. And unfortunately, the Zonda's right up my arse now. That is the line I'm taking through there, but I don't know if that's even remotely correct. Man, when we get to these quick cars, it's like skating on ice. It really is. Like, that can actually go through there quite quickly. That's the only place I'm going to actually pull away. The rest of it's just going to be trying to drive quick enough so they don't catch up too badly. Like, you have to back off a lot in the corners, otherwise you will understeer off the track. It's really interesting how different all the cars feel in this game for such an old game. And the first Forza game, I think they've done a terrific job of making each car feel unique. There's not really been too many that I'm like, yeah, that feels similar to drive to this car. It's all... They've all had their own feel and weight and handling characteristics and everything. I think it's best to avoid those sausage curbs, otherwise you will make friends with the grass and the barrier. Right, this isn't going too bad. Look how far they are ahead of the other cars. Again, we've got a slight mismatch of class here. To be honest, I'm actually quite glad that Celine's not in this race, because it's really nice to use a different car. I've really screwed that up. The Zonda is another one I'd like to use, but I've already used the Zonda in this. The C12, is it? S? Is the normal Ferrari in this, the 550? Or is it just the race car version? That was really wide. We're doing alright. The Zonda's still in second place. We're doing fine now. This is good until I hit the wall. You know it's coming. I'm going to smack into that wall and have to restart. You know it's not an episode if I don't do that. That's better. Nice and early on the brakes. Through we go. And understeer, nearly into the wall. One thing I wish there was more of was, you know, like levels or targets or something. Even if it's unlimited levels. Like, I know Forza Motorsport 4 has a ridiculous amount of levels. I don't know if they are unlimited or not. But even if you're playing through a game like this, you know, you don't run out of stuff to do or run out of aims to do. Because level 50 seemed to come around really quick. Probably because of the difficulty bonus, in all fairness. Oh, it is nice having a comfortable race, I have to say. Every race in that TVR in the last episode was absolutely manic. Such an understeery car. That corner feels horrible. Getting used to this track now, though. I think this is one of my favourite looking cars in the game, you know. I think this is a really good looking car, from the back especially, with that crazy looking diffuser. And it looks very mean from the front. It's just very good looking. Oh, 666. Number of the beast. That was how far ahead of my best lap I was. I'm not just like got Tourette's all of a sudden. Was that my quickest lap? Possibly. Yes, only just though. I already screwed the end bit up. Oh no. Oh, I've screwed up. On the last lap. Please. Oh, yes. Come on. Why do I always like lose concentration on the last lap and do something silly? I did say it was going to happen. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. I generally just keep looking at things on the screen and distracting myself. That's essentially how I play games. These are long races and long episodes to record. Let's just make sure we get this job done without doing anything stupid. There we go. Well, that was nearly a good race, apart from the very last lap. And I actually got the quickest lap. That Zonda and the Ferrari are so well matched. Well, from the AI's point of view anyway. They're always like ridiculously close. What was next? No, I can't bother waiting. Probably the C5 or the CLK, wasn't it? Actually, we'll see on this. Yeah, it was the C5, then CLK. Then it looks like the NSX is a bit quicker than the Astra. Oh no, the Astra won that one. In fact, sorry, but I'm completely wrong. The Astra came ahead of the CLK. But the Zonda and the 550 are both on 14. So on to the next one. Okie dokie. Lovely first place. Alpine Ring. This should be fine. So that was a much slower launch that time. Have I just pressed something to get the map like that? No, I haven't. It's just the size of the map. I thought I just pressed something to make the map like show full then. That was weird. I must have been in the perfect position on the start line to get that. It's my nemesis corner. How do we do this? The answer is badly. I'm hoping this should be another easy race. Really hoping. And it's a familiar sight. We've got Ferrari, then Zonda. Now this understeer is really going to mess me up badly on this part of the track. Where I can usually fly through there, that is really hindered on that bit. Okay. Note to self, brake earlier next time. This is definitely a longer race. In fact, that Maple Valley was maybe only 9 minutes, wasn't it? Not too much at all. Gotta learn these braking points, man. That's my best attempt of sticking to the inside of the corner, like you're probably supposed to do that corner. I could probably do that in third gear, that corner. Bit dodgy, though. That is so slow through there compared to previous cars. That's way too late on the brakes that time. Oh god, this has all been bad. Yeah, in every other car I've driven, you can practically fly through that chicane section, the middle part of the track, but in this car, not going to happen. It was a touch late. I hate it when there's no braking markers. Oh, the car doesn't react too badly to the curbs, actually. Just got to take it easy around here because this is an easy race, so I just need to not crash is the thing on the top of the list, really. Well, that was a bit better. Absolutely miles ahead, to be fair. Cool. I've got to brake really early on that corner. Oh dear. Literally make my own corner up there. I'm just going to leave it in third. I don't like it in second here. I mean, it's got such a weird feel, this car, because it handles so well. Yeah, understeers so bad. Love-hate relationship. That's what I'm going for. This is a fun track, though. I rate this track. Pretty sure it's a fantasy one, isn't it? Maybe not. There's quite a few fantasy tracks. This may not be one. That always seems to work the best for me, going out wide and cutting in. Really not convinced that's the best way, though. Right, not doing too bad through there. This is feeling like a long race, this one. Oh dear. Only slightly late on the brakes there, but that's really hindered that. So as we can see on the map, we have the Ferrari and the Zonda fairly close behind, not too far away in second and third, and I'm guessing the Corvette chasing them, and then every other car. Again, massively unbalanced. And in real life, these probably would not be racing against each other if it was that unfair towards one car or race team or whatever. Decent through there. So I'm either braking way too early or way too late. There's no in between. I've just messed that up really badly. This is going really slowly, this race. I think if you're actually in the lead by a comfortable margin, I think the race actually goes really slowly. I'm pretty sure this is one of the easiest tracks in the game. I can't really think of any track that's easier. Just because of how slow they go on it. That's my best lap. I'm still not doing that earlier corner right, though. That was really slow through there. Pretty decent. That'll do. Can't be good for the car suspension. That was my best, indeedy. Oh, that might be a better corner that time. How many more laps we got? 2.5, I reckon. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. 3/10 down. How far are they behind, actually? 5 seconds. It's not actually that much, considering we're on this track. I can't fly through here quite as quick as I have done in other cars. But that was quick through there. A little bit eager on the throttle there. Just stepping out a bit. Oh, actually, they just flew off to the left there. Clipped that curb. So they're 7 seconds behind at that point, then I'm guessing through this first section they gain a hell of a lot of time. It's much easier to go up that corner without a car that oversteers. Understeer is more favourable in this game, I'd say, than oversteer. Obviously, neither would be great, but it doesn't happen very often. There's only a few cars I've driven where that's the case. Dodge Viper competition is one of them. Beast of a car. Not too far off lapping someone, actually. Can we actually lap them? We can see them. I'm guessing it's the... is it the TT, maybe? Is the TT the slowest of them all? TTR, isn't it? Which is still a pretty quick car, so it's pretty bonkers, that. But we are against the Ferrari, in all fairness, and a Zonda. I'm pretty sure that's the TT. It's absolutely miles behind, unless it's something else that's crashed. Not too far off lapping him, and 11.5 minutes run time. Pretty sure we can see if the Ferraris come second there. Ferrari followed by Zonda, then it was actually the Astra in last place, which I'm surprised about. The TTR was all the way up with the CLK. It seems to be a bit random, the finishing order. The only thing I can think of is if the Astra was holding the other cars up in the last race, but that's 3 events done. Moving on to the next one. I have bad memories of this track. Tokyo, I've either got pitted or crashed or just not had a good race in this for the past few episodes, but not a bad launch. 0.9 seconds this dive bomb range. I'm just fully accepting it on this race. That's just my own fault for braking way too late there. Straight drag race. He's quicker in a straight line. How does that work? Look how much later he just braked then. There's got to be something with them having ABS off. It's damaged everything. Right, I'm going to have to restart. That was pathetic, really. Annoyingly, that's wasted a lot of time. Oh, you just got to drive perfectly on this game to stay ahead of the AI. Decent launch. I've heard of wide lines, but this is a new entry to the definition. I just need to not collide with everything. That would be most preferable. I still haven't fathomed where to brake here, really. Sometimes it's just before the 150 board, sometimes it's a bit after. That's about right. I'll take that. Just get some consistent driving. I was ahead for about 4 laps before I messed it up. On tight tracks like this, you really just have to nail each braking point. Hard track, this one. When I first played this, I thought it was easy, but I guess it was just because of the cars I was driving and my opposition. That was the best I've done that chicane for sure. To the point where I'm actually pulling away, which is a welcome change. 4 seconds better for the second lap. Doesn't really mean too much because this is my first rolling lap, but it's so hard to go around there without any collisions. Right, we're getting it down a little bit. Close. And unfortunately, I wrecked that completely. It's going to be on my arse again now. So hard to know how much speed to carry into that corner, that first one. It's because of that chicane. That was bad that time. Really bad line. This is a long race. But this might be actually 15 minutes, looking at it. Or maybe not that long, actually. That's better. That was terrible. 5, 10. No, it is going to be 15 minutes. 14 something. Very long one. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to let that happen and not brake too well on that corner, because it's better than flying wide. I might have to brake too early. He's still right on my arse. Nice. I'll take that. Are we pulling away or not? 2.7? I don't think so. How about now? 3.2. That is an improvement. Right, I've got that bit down now. I think that's the fastest lap I've done. Apparently not. Only just, though. I'm going to stick in second round here instead of first. God damn, we're not even halfway yet. Right, I'm getting that hairpin down a bit more now. I'll just clip the wall. I keep braking too late on this corner as well. I don't understand how they do the hairpin so quickly. It doesn't make any sense to me. 2.6. I'm one mistake away from being caught up, and there's a little one. Three seconds ahead. This race is feeling long. And I am concentrating a lot. Just to try and actually pull away from this Ferrari. I don't know where the Zonda is in all this. They're not very consistent, the AI on this track, because of this corner in particular. This usually causes them a lot of trouble. That's better, look. Oh! That is some good fortune for once. If you look on the mini-map, you will see the Ferrari has crashed quite badly on the hairpin. Which is great news for me, because I can chill out now. 14 seconds, in fact. As long as I don't plough into the barrier, which has happened before, in all fairness. And take it nice and chill around this bit. It might not even be the Ferrari ahead now, is it? It might be the Zonda. No, in fact, there is a huge gap between second and third. Like, monumental. So whether they've crashed or had to pit, I don't know. I'm surprised they don't actually do that more often, crash into the barrier like that. Oh, this is going to be a monster episode. 9 races. What's this, race number 4? The rare bit of oversteer. He's crashed again on that corner. No, he hasn't. That was an illusion. How many laps now? 8, 9, 10. We've got 3 to go. And it's already 10 minutes. Keep doing that. So easily done. He is catching, but not at a rate that's going to scare me. I've just let off the throttle slightly in my brain. Don't need to push the car too much. I was actually slightly too late on the brakes that time. Oh god, keep going way too wide here. Again, the field in this track is just spread out ridiculously. I'm trying to think of what we have got coming up. It's always the Nürburgring. You can count on that. That's always going to be last. It's getting a bit monotonous now that it's always the last event. I don't know why they do that every single time. But from memory, we have got... what have we got? No. Blue Mountains? No, no Blue Mountains. Ah, Road America. Is that one? Road America could be one, which might be an issue. I think Road America's one. And I had the other one in my head and it's gone. It wasn't New York. It might have been Maple Valley Short, actually. Oh, Silverstone full, actually. Oh, and Rio de Janeiro, I think. So this is number 4. We've got 5 to do. Rio de Janeiro. Silverstone. Short, was it? No, Silverstone long. Rio de Janeiro. Nürburgring. Road America. That's 4. I don't know what the 5th one is. And we're on the last lap. That's all I care about for the moment. Something's caught up to second place, actually. Could be the Zonda. Well, I'm quite happy for a comfortable win, to be honest. It's not been horrendous this episode. Silverstone was definitely the hardest straight off. And Silverstone long is going to be a similar issue. Oh, that was so close. Such a long race, 14.5 minutes. I think that's the longest one we've done, excluding the Nürburgring. Pretty sure it is. But decent. Zonda came in second, actually overtook the Ferrari there, then the Corvette, then the Astra. See, it's always in a random order, then the NSX came last in that one, so 40 points. I think what I'm going to do is do one more race, and then come back and do the rest another day, I think. Oh man, I love seeing this track come up. I know I'm in for an easy race. 8 laps as well. Really bad launch. And it's just, basically I've won already. And for some unknown reason, this race is just... When I said Alpine Ring's the easiest, what I meant was this is the easiest. 2 easiest tracks in the game, and they're in one event for me, which is lovely. And this is a pretty fun track. Nothing too strenuous. And they're actually not too far behind. For once. Oh, that was bad. I'm just learning what to do with the gearing and stuff. That was really bad through there. And once more we have the Ferrari, followed by the Zonda. I could tell this was the car to use after seeing it in that other championship, or the professional one actually, wasn't it? Against the Celine. You can see how good this car is. Oh dear. Just clip that slippy stuff. It is a proper race car, this though. Just sorting out the braking points and turning points and stuff, that's fine. Right, that's fine. We're going to pull away now, hopefully. Literally, this would be a competitive track if they actually sorted out the programming for this corner after the start line. This is the issue with this track. Every lap without fail, they just stop. It's quite nice through there. Very nice. Oh, just a bit wide there. That was a decent lap up until that sort of last bit there. Second quicker still though, even with all this messing up on the last bit. The first half of that track was very good. It's pretty decent top speed, you know, as well. I think it actually was catching up the Celine, if I remember, on the straight sections. See, that was 2/10 slower, but it didn't feel like it. It's nice. Again, I need to brake a bit earlier there. It's done exactly the same thing. It's going to be similar. I think that's a couple tenths down, though, for lap time. Oh, it's very close. And I think I'm going to do this bit better. This should be the quickest now. 4 seconds behind the Ferrari. What we got? No, it wasn't any quicker, surprisingly. That was a strange line through there, but felt quick. And that was too late. I'm still braking too late there. I haven't learned. Oh, God. And that was my best through there as well. I've just absolutely butchered that bit. Do you know what? They're not actually that far behind. 5 seconds is not too bad for this track. I just got stuck on the barrier there, or the curb. Nearly understeered completely off the track there. This is always so chill, this race. I love it. A little bit better that time. That's a hard chicane to do, actually, without clipping the curb, because that really slows you down. We're in that bit as well. If you don't get the turning point right, you can't drive over the curbs properly. It really hinders you. that's too wide through there. Oh my god, the pack is so spread out. It's a bit ridiculous, really. I still haven't braked correctly on that bit. Every time. And on this one, I'm nowhere near lapping them. So, I guess it's the length of the track, it must be. It's better entrance onto there. Right, last lap. Every car is so spread out. It's fairly decent, that. Oh, I went on 2 wheels. That's still decent. Hey, actually managed to brake early that time. Wasn't too bad. Maybe a contender for the fastest. It is. Can I get a good entrance? Yeah, that's definitely the fastest there. Surprisingly, a fastest last lap. Doesn't happen that often. He's still 5 seconds behind, so they're literally keeping with me the whole way there. So I did a 120.0. Is that going to be a 119? No. That was actually not the fastest lap somehow. And that's got to be the Ferrari behind, yeah. Look at the best laps. They're literally identical. And then the Zonda was only a 10th off. Yeah, they do go around there quickly. Maybe it's only the first lap they screw up then. And let's have a look at the leaderboard. 50 points. And Ferrari is ahead of the Zonda. And I think the Corvette actually came behind the Mercedes in that one. But I think that's it for me recording part 1. But I'll be back in a sec. Probably the next day, and I'll do the rest of the races. Alright, so I'm back the next day. Nice and refreshed. And we've got to tackle Rio de Janeiro in this one. And we've got 4 races left to do. This is probably going to be the way I'm going to carry on going forward with these events, because they are going to take ages. We've only got a few to go though, really. In terms of the really long ones, I think there's 1 professional and 2 championship for the P class. The endurance events actually aren't that long in all fairness, because they're only about 30-40 minutes per episode, so it's not too bad. Oh, a bit late on the brakes there. So, can we stay ahead of this other Ferrari? Probably not with this driving so far. Let's get used to the brakes again. For some reason, they go very slow around that corner. This is a sort of intermediate circuit in difficulty. It can be really difficult, but I guess that depends on what car you're driving, really. And this is always a hard section of corners. They always catch up through this bit. So I'm going a bit wide through these bits. But again, the Ferrari's right behind. I'm guessing the Zonda's maybe in 3rd place there. Oh, God. Again. Even being away from this car for a day, you just need to get used to this understeer. Such terrifically bad understeer. I'm really messing this up. So usually you don't have to drive too perfectly in this track, which isn't too bad. Oh. Sounds like he's crashed there for once. They usually do that set of corners really well, actually. So I'm surprised that was really bad from him. Oh, got a bit of a freeze there. Hasn't happened too often, that, actually. It's been pretty stable, really. The game's been pretty stable. Yeah, that's sort of the right line. Still a very good car, this. I was definitely too late on the brakes that time. I'm more worried about Silverstone now, if I'm honest. Needs to be a bit earlier there. You can't accelerate round the corner at all with this car. You have to just give a tiny bit of acceleration, make sure it doesn't understeer crazily, and then you're away. It's actually pretty quick in a straight line, to be fair. Obviously not on the Celine's level, but pretty decent. Oh god, that's another freeze. What's going on? That's way too late on the brakes. It's fine, only body damage. Still learning. Well, that's allowed them to catch up a bit there. God. So difficult to judge these corners. Right, we're fine. We're fine. They're really quick through that bit. Noticeably quicker than me. That's a bit better. Oh, that's better. Got that point now. Ooh, massive oversteer. Doesn't normally happen with this car. I think I was a bit too forward on the accelerator there. Right. Oh, God, we're not even halfway yet. Again, 10-minute race. I think flawlessly, it is about an hour and a half, isn't it? Because if every race is 10 minutes and you've got 9 races, that is an hour and 30 minutes exactly. But some of the races are longer than that, aren't they? Plus, I've got me talking in between the menus and stuff, so this is going to be closer to 2 hours, I think, by the time I've patched it all together. Oh god. They're just staying in that uncomfortable zone behind me like a second, just over a second. And I keep braking slightly too late as well, which doesn't help things. .6 is literally staying exactly the same distance behind. I should gain through there though, because I take a really wide line there. Yeah, 2.2. It's definitely not easy, this championship. Not the hardest, but they do keep with you quite well on most of the races. And again, looking at the mini-map, everyone's spread out apart from the two behind me. This is really the only car to use for it, really. The Zonda would have been another good one, which I think we can win, actually. I think that was lower down in the championships to win the Zonda. It might have been like, I don't know, A-Class Championship or something. .9, so they're literally staying in that region behind. That was a bit tardy through there. Two tenths up. And we gain through there as well, always 2.3 seconds. They usually catch up here though, I think. Nice corner. That was all good, actually. 4 tenths up. I don't think I'm going to beat that lap. Although that was a decent corner. Oh, we're actually pulling away. Look at this. They went pretty slow through there. Well, that is 2 tenths up there, but I'd have to do an identical lap to be quicker now, really. The game just froze again a bit there. Don't know if you saw that. Seems to be the same point. It keeps doing a little bit of a freeze there. Don't know if it's the track and car combination or what. I'm still 2 tenths up though. We're getting a bit more comfortable now. It's quite poor through there. I think we're going to be about the same through here, time-wise. Oh no, we're still 2 tenths up. Just edging ahead on this one. Although that was all worse, so maybe the same. Yeah, so I should 10th slower. Right, on to the final lap anyway. And we are 4 seconds ahead now, so we are getting a nice little lead here. Completely dependent on if I smash into the barrier somewhere. How is that 4 tenths better this time? And then 6 tenths better. Well, this lap's going pretty well, isn't it? They've caught me up a lot through there, though. That was really light on the brakes. And I've forgotten what's next. Is it Silverstone that's next? Or is it Road America? It's one of them two. Silverstone, Road America. We finish on Nürburgring, of course. Still my best. I think I'm going to lose the time through here, though, in all fairness. I think that was my quickest. Only slightly, though. Did the Ferrari hang on to second place? Yeah, with the Zonda right behind. That's just seems to be the way of it. They got pretty much an identical lap, but I actually got the best lap. Unless he just got it there and I didn't see that. Slight damage, but we'll move on to the next one. Pretty sure... Yeah, we've got 3 races left. I think... I'm trying to think what's next now. Yeah, it's one of them. And it's Road America, which is going to be a bit of a pain. I had a feeling it might have been this one next. Before Silverstone. There he goes. Well, I was going to say he went off and I've just gone off completely as well. There goes the Zonda. They're always right next to each other, these cars. I don't think we can catch up now. Oh, I've just gone too wide there. Nah, I think that's over. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm going to restart now. I'm going to waste too much time otherwise. That'll do. Shove him off. Right, I've got the Zonda now. We knew that was going to happen, didn't we? You can't race on this game. Impossible. They just drive into you. No matter where they are on the track, they drive into you. It's just absolute death written all over it. Right, I've got a chance here if I can get around this corner properly. Well, I just can't do it. I want their brakes. It must be the ABS thing. They must have ABS off on the AI cars because they brake so much quicker. Like every other Forza I've driven on, when you do have ABS off, and you can do it, you do brake in a shorter distance. Far too wide. I don't know what to do on this corner coming up. I keep failing. It's pretty much a given they're going to overtake on it. That's my way of passing. I'll let the Zonda through, though. Don't know if that's better or worse. You can't mess around on this game. You have to literally kill the opponents to win. It's basically Mario Kart without power-ups. Right, that's where I'm going to gain. Only through there. That's it. Now the Ferrari's overtaking the Zonda again. Right, I had this lead last time and I screwed it up. A 9 millisecond penalty I had on that lap. I must have been off the track for absolutely no time at all there. Right, that was decent on the brakes. This is going to be just a complete gamble whether I actually do this race. Completely dependent on how they do this corner. Because they'll just go for the dive bomb every time. Right, I don't need to be in second round there. Right, this is good. And we can nearly fly through there, not quite. Right, I'm pulling away now. If I can just keep this up. Then if they're out the dive bomb range, I can actually drive sensibly and not feel like I have to rush things. That was a bad last corner, right. Come on. Furthest I've got so far. Pulled out a little lead now. How many is that? 2 and a bit seconds? 3 seconds, is it? 3 seconds, that's decent. That was a bit poor on the brakes. Those couple corners, they gain a lot of time through, and this one actually coming up. Yeah, it's getting the whole second through there. That's actually ridiculous. That's too late on the brakes. Look how much he's caught up. This is where we gain. Much better through there. Oh, has he gone off there? Please say he has. That helped me out so much. That was a bit better through there. Right, come on. What we're saying, we're back up to 3 second gap. Just got a couple more laps to go. .5, that's good. Very good. For some reason, I just went off the track. Pretty difficult track, not going to lie. Have to get a lead to stand a chance of not being dive bomb, really. That was about right on the brakes. .5, this is getting better. We're getting a bigger lead as we go on. Once you get used to this car, it's really nice to drive. Just that understeer. If you could cut out that understeer, it would be really, really, really good, but the understeer makes it difficult to go around corners sometimes like that. You have to be really quite slow and don't accelerate fully. I nearly just crashed into the tyre wall again by not looking where I'm going. And the Zonda's fighting with the Ferrari, which is good. Hopefully that should be 4 seconds now ahead. 5 seconds. That is very good. So 1 more lap to go. Another 2 minutes. Or 1 minute 54. That was better. Slightly earlier on the brakes this time. Man, I'm not looking forward to Silverstone at all. How did I get such a quick lap? I'm constantly like 2 tenths behind. Oh, that was terrible, that last bit. Still can't do that corner properly. Oh well, the important thing is we pulled away and we managed to get the win there, and it was under 10 minutes. Definitely the shortest event we've done. Did the Ferrari hold on against the Zonda again? No, the Zonda just overtook it. Well, actually, the Ferrari's quite far behind now. It must have crashed somewhere, but I did actually get a quicker lap than the Zonda, which is good. Very good. What's next then? Silverstone, isn't it? Oh god, this is going to be horrible. 70 points, and 550 is second with 50, and then the Zonda is third with 48, then everyone else is miles behind. Right, so once again we've got this dreaded track, but again, we're starting first, so it isn't horrendous. I just did the worst launch ever then. And for some reason, only on the first lap on this track, they go really slow around there. This understeer is going to bite me in the arse for sure. God, that was so bad. Really bad. 7 laps as well. They're really going to test my patience on this, I can tell. This is the last hard one, hopefully, though. Do you know what? The brakes aren't brilliant on this, I have noticed. Yeah, they're actually really not good. Thank you very much, Mr. Ferrari. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? Drive defensive. They keep sounding like they're right behind me, which is probably true. Right, I've got to get used to this track now. 6 more laps to hold them off. Similar to the first Silverstone track we did. And it's very hard. This first corner is always bad. This is where I do pull away slightly, this bit though. Really hard to do that bit quickly. I'm going to have to actually find out what the line is through there, because I literally just make it up. See, that's too late braking at that, which normally is what happens. I'll normally brake at that sign or slightly afterwards, but such bad brakes and understeer. Well, they're not awful brakes, but I'd expect them to be a bit better on this sort of car. Such hard corners on this track. We are keeping ahead though somehow. Come on, Ferrari, you can do it. I can't do that corner quick at all. You can see the understeer, how bad it is. Well, that's a better line through there. Even though it's really slow still. That seems to be the right line again. That was slightly better that time. Oh god, oversteer. Right, that was actually decent. And I've never said this before, but I'm actually pulling away on Silverstone. How is this happening? Feels so slow through there because of this understeer of this car, but I am actually definitely opening up a lead at this point. 2.3 seconds. It's not horrendous. And that might be the right line through there, who knows. Things are going okay. Oh, let's ruin that bit. That corner goes on forever, that hairpin. I feel like I'm steering, trying to accelerate for like a whole year. Things are going fine. They are catching up a bit, I think. That was not quite as good a lap. I think minus the going over the curb there, I think that was pretty decent. 2 tenths up. 2 seconds ahead. That stayed the same. I've really ruined that bit though. That was terrible, really. I got a bit sideways through there. Oh, wow. Oh, God, I've ruined that corner so badly. That's going to be half a second down, I think. Yeah. And I was looking at the time and not looking at the road. Oh, I've just ruined that completely. One lap's concentration is all it takes. And you lose so much time. That's going to be very slow. Actually, surprisingly, only a 10th down from that terrible first corner. We have pulled away, 2.4 seconds. We've got just under 2 laps to go. Unfortunately, just gone off the track there. And I've just completely skidded across there. My engine's actually got proper damage now. Oh, they've caught up massively now. Of course they would for the last lap. For the grand finale where I get dive bombed. Oh, God. Here we go. Last lap. We've got just about enough of a lead to be comfortable here. Zonda's sticking right on that Ferrari once more. That seemed okay. Actually very quick through there. 6/10 up. So we're back up to a 2-second lead at the moment. Yeah, I've completely ruined that. And that was really bad through there. I don't know how this is my best, somehow. Absolutely ruined that. The understeer just kills this car completely every time. That's going to be way slower in the end. What was my best? 140.4. Yeah, way slower. I actually managed to win Silverstone fairly comfortably, and I nearly got the quickest lap as well. The Zonda just beat me. Pretty close. The CLK wasn't even that far behind, and the Corvette. It was a lot closer, that one. But that is hopefully all the hard ones done. So just Nürburgring to go. And this car's pretty damn stable, so we should be fine, I reckon. Right, so I'm assuming we've got 2 laps of this, so this is going to be 15 minutes. Yeah, 2 laps. Hopefully we can pull away by the end of the first lap. I actually knew that was going to happen. I could just tell from how slow I was going in there. Lost my aero, lost everything, lost my sanity. That is the corner I always get dive bombed on this. After that, I do get away, so it's usually just that one that gives me a bit of trouble. from this dick here. There we go, look. Aggressive tactics. Slow him right down. Just need to be far enough ahead on that corner to not get dive bombed, really. Well, I've just ruined that completely, haven't I? Oh, God. Good God, what's happened there? The oversteer has just destroyed me. Right, this corner they go really slow on, but I'm going to smash straight into the back of him. Right, I managed to actually overtake him without any contact there. Oh, why's this car understeer so much? Right, pull away there. This track is so difficult. I need to stop going on the grass. Right, we've got a bit of a lead now. Can things chill out now, please? This is definitely quicker than Celine, for sure. We might be able to go full speed around there, but I don't want to risk it. Miles ahead, the second two, compared to the rest of the pack already. Oh, God. I just suck at this circuit. Every single barrier or curb, sorry, I skid over, I skid around, I spin out, the bumps throw me off. I can never get the lines right. You touch the grass, you're dead. I honestly suck at this track on this game. That's way too late on the brakes. Whoa. Managed to not fly off the track. How are they not right on my arse already? Well, one positive thing is this car is a lot easier to drive on this track than some of the others I've used, like the TVR Speed 12 or the Celine. That's the first time I've actually been sort of correct on the brakes there, but I thought I was going to fly off. Why does every event that we're doing finish with this damn track? Every single one. And you know, it's definitely in the P class, it's going to be exactly the same. We can bet any money on that. Got one professional, 2 championship to do, I think. If we're not talking about endurance, just forget about endurance for a sec. Oh, so close. I'm learning with this car to brake early. The brakes are deceivingly bad for how fast it goes. Well, I stayed on the carousel that time. That's a bonus. Oversteer, skidding. Well, they're 6 seconds behind. It's not that bad, actually. I'm trying to be a bit cautious here. I'm just trying to drive around nice and casually. Don't want to be flying off the track. And if you get on the curbs, do not accelerate whatsoever. Which is realistic in all fairness. God, this got such bad understeer. This is the worst understeering car I've driven for sure. We're not doing too badly, you know. That was way too early on the brakes. That's fine. We can accelerate through there. At least you can plant your foot and accelerate round, though. Well, it's definitely not the quickest lap in the world, but surely not too bad. It's going to be under an 8-minute lap. Might be quicker than my Celine one, actually, because I actually stayed on the track. Only got 5 seconds of penalties, but we've got another one to go anyway. How far behind are they? Can we reach 200 miles per hour? No. Maybe on the downhill section. 7:44. It's not too bad. They're 7.7 seconds behind. Can we reach 200? What's going to happen? Oh, 199. So close. Oh, that was a touch late. Right, let's not oversteer on this bit, because that normally happens. So deceiving that corner. I always turn in way too late. Right, I'm going to aim to get no penalties on this lap. Watch me get a 20-second penalty. It's going to happen. Oh. Eight seconds. We're pulling away. With clean driving, not necessarily quick, but with clean driving and no penalties, you actually can stay in the lead fairly easily. So we've got to 199 in this car, unless we got to 200 before on this bit, which I can't remember. Oh. 200, yay. That was much better time on the brakes. Yeah, much better around there, for sure. $11 seconds in the lead now. Much more smoothly. $8 seconds better. And this is going to be a hell of a lot better here with none of this sliding all over the curb business. Is that the Ferrari that's that far ahead of the Zonda, which will basically mean the top speed of this is way better than the Zonda? Or at least the top end acceleration. Nice. Hit that damn curb again. That was really bad round there. This is going alright though. To be fair, the whole episode's gone pretty decently, I should say. We've not really had too much trouble. There's been a couple events that have been a bit troublesome, but overall, not too bad. They've caught up through there as well to 10 seconds. They should drop off here though. We know this car's capable of 200 miles per hour. That's something. Nine seconds behind. How the hell have they caught up so much through there? Oh, that's annoying. Just clicked the curb there. It threw me off massively. Oh, the tyres are going yellow now. Oh, fuck this up now. Look at this. This carousel in this game is hard to actually stay on. Seems to be on a few games. Well, I'm happy already that I haven't gone off the track. That is such an improvement. It's mainly due to this car actually gripping, which has been a novelty. Oh, I've just gone off then. Literally 3/4 of the way around. Only slightly though. The tyres are getting worn quite badly now, and we're nearly out of fuel. This bit we can fly through though, nice and easy. Oh Jesus, that was so close. Actually did the carousel properly as well. Oh, that penalty is so annoying. There we go. There's a massive one anyway. Oh, great. And the entire lap's ruined. Woo! Right on the last bit. That's not going to be... Well, it might be a 740 now. But I've got a penalty, and that was so much slower around there. It's probably going to be around the same time, actually. So frustrating, but who cares? We've done this event. Still miles ahead. It's going to be so similar. Slightly quicker. 744, 740. So, I don't know what I could get there. Maybe a 730. Possibly. We don't care about anything else, though. We have won that, and I think that's the GT1. We do win from that. So, the full 90 points. So, 550 did come second there. Then the Zonda, then the Corvette, then the CLK, then the Astra. Yeah. So, actually, the series points was the same as the race finishing order there. And this is what it was all for. The Toyota GT1, which actually might be competitive because of the cornering and braking and accelerating. It's actually really good. Very light and 600 horsepower. The speed's not amazing, though. We'll have to see how that compares to our two P1 cars that we do already own. Right, so that's that one done. So we'll move on to those P1s later on. So the next episode is going to be an endurance, and it's going to be the final R-GTS event. And we do win an R-GTS car from that, which is the other Nissan Skyline of what we already own. I'm pretty sure that's just a different number. 23, that one. But in this, we've got the Selena 7, so we have to use that car. And there's a new car in there we haven't seen, the M3 GTR, which I think is average. Looking at the stats, it's not amazing, but... And yeah, so there's that event to do. Then I think we've got 4 R-class events, sorry, P-class events. And they're going to be quite long, to be honest. So I'll have to see what car I've got and which cars I need to win. If we have a quick look, we've got 9.2 million in the bank, so money's not an issue at this point. Yeah, look how much better that is. So we've got the 911 GT1, we've got the Nissan R390 and the CLK GTR, which really need to be in their own class, don't they? Let's be honest. Because then you compare it to this, and this just absolutely craps all over them. I mean, the Nissan's top speed's slightly better, but this is just so much better. I think it's just because of the weight, maybe. But yeah, very good car. So we could potentially use that, we'll have to see. 57.8% of the way there. Not too bad at all, but that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, as always, and I'll catch you in the next episode.